All right, guys, so I'm sitting inside of a 2018 Honda HR-V. This is the LX model, so this is your entry level. This one happens to be an automatic. It does also come in a manual transmission, which would be a 6-speed. So I'm going to start you over here on the door and kind of walk you across, explain some things. It does have power windows. You have an auto up-down driver's side. You've got your door locks and then your window locks. Your mirror control, so left and right, and then effect on the pad. Down here, you're going to notice 3 buttons. So I've got my vehicle stability assist. That works along with my traction control. So that's going to help transfer power amongst the wheels to help correct to skid. So in the event that I go into a skid and one loses power, or excuse me, traction, it'll transfer power over to the other wheel. So that's how this works. Right here is me, my tire pressure monitoring system if I want to reset it. So that's what this button is for. And then my econ button will improve gas mileage of the car. Whenever I engage it, you'll see a green leaf come on up there, so you can see it right there. It'll improve gas mileage by affecting the AC unit and of course the accelerator. So be aware of that. On your steering wheel, plus and minus controls right here. My volume, left and right will switch between tracks or jump to the next station if I have my favorite station set up. Source is going to jump between FM, AM, CD player, which this car does have a single disc CD player. So be aware of that. USB, you know, whatever I've got connected up to the car. Down here are my Bluetooth controls. Are triggers that you pull towards you, so that's how this works. To answer a phone call, to hang up a phone call or go back, and to use voice commands, so call so-and-so, that sort of thing. My cruise control settings are right over here. So to arm it, I set this and you'll see cruise main pop up on there. That's in green down there. And then to set my speed, press set and then cancel, resume. Pretty standard stuff as far as the car goes. Over on this side, I do have my lights. This does not have auto on-off lights. So you would need to jump up a model to do that. But it does have your standard light settings. Then over here, you'll see my controls for my windshield wipers. So I can control the entire front and then my back is controlled on the tip of the stalk. So that's how that works. This vehicle does come with a regular keyed start. If you go up a model, it will be a push button start, so just be aware of that. My AC controls are pretty set and standard. This is pretty easy stuff. So hot and cold, how much air, and where you want it to go. So pretty standard stuff there. On my head unit here, it's pretty standard too. So I feel like this is a classic radio. Most people can work through this. To turn it on and off, I can just, you know, go with my volume control right there. Let me turn that down. If I'm wanting into the radio, I'm right here, so FM, AM, you know, that sort of thing. If I wanted to jump over to like my Bluetooth, my CD player, my USB, it's right here. You just toggle through till you get to what you want. My phone, if I want to get to my Bluetooth controls, that's what that would be for as far as accessing my phone book, things like that. Then my equalizer is right here, so I can press that and get to my bass settings, all that stuff. So to do that, I would just, you know, toggle through, find the one I want, and then select it, and then I can adjust it. So that's what's going on there. And if I accidentally hit the wrong screen, my back button, so important button to know. If I needed to affect the clock or anything like that, right there, so simple enough. Down here, I do have an electronic parking brake, so to use this parking brake, I'm going to put my foot on the brake, I'm going to pull up to set it, and to release it, I'm going to push down to release it. So just like a handbrake where I would lift up or push down, that's how this works. Brake hold is set up to where if I'm in stop and go traffic, I can leave the car in drive, and I can come to a complete stop. It will hold the brake for me, so I can take my foot off the brake, so I don't have to keep it pressed on it and be like, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. So that's how this feature works. A cup holder is kind of cool. They did something a little bit different here. So I have a shallow setting, and I can also flip them up and create a deeper well. So if I had a larger cup, it's kind of nice. And then you do have a sliding armrest right here too, and it does pop open. So that's what's going on right there. Base model, so it is a cloth interior, and it does not have a moonroof. You still can fold those back seats down, and you can fold them up, so it's kind of nice in that sense. It's something that carries over from the Honda Fit also. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can reach me at this, of course, YouTube video, J Fuller at Howdy Honda. That's the letter J and then my last name, Fuller at Howdy Honda. Or call me at 512-443-4300. Thanks.